Okay, I just want to welcome everyone for coming. My name is Owen Mulligan. I'm the director of the Green Democratic Alliance here in Burlington, Vermont. On my left is James Voss, a Burlington resident, and on my right is Jessica Tanner, a South Burlington resident. We will be doing a short announcement and presentation, which should take about 20 to 25 minutes, and then we'll leave plenty of time for questions. So I'll let Jay, start us off.
Welcome, everybody. Since the summer of 2007, citizen volunteers have been to every neighborhood and ward in the city collecting signatures from resident voters. The Green Democratic Alliance is proud to announce today that we have collected the necessary 1,340 signatures. That represents 5% of the voters on the rolls. On Tuesday, March 4th, Burlington voters will have an opportunity to vote on the following referendum. Shall the voters urge the mayor and the city council to have the Moran Plant completely demolished and to begin the project no later than June of 2009 so the site can be utilized as a multi-use public park? And just this morning, we received a letter from the clerk treasurer's office that we are definitely certified on the March 2000 ballot. And we will have copies available for you later. And now I'll let Owen talk a little bit about what we mean by demolition.
Thanks, Jay. Okay, demolition. Well, many people are under the impression that, number one, demolition will cost too much, and number two, that demolition is wasteful and bad for the environment. So let me clear things up. If the city were to do a traditional demolition, then yes, it would be wasteful and it would cost money, but not anywhere near as much as the city would have us believe. So number one, demolition will not cost anywhere near as much as the city says it will. In 2006, the city had an estimate done on demolition of the Moran Plant by Merker Construction. The estimate was about $2.5 million. So let me repeat that. Traditional demolition would cost about $2.5 million, not $6.8 million or more, as the city would have us believe. So this is a fact. Demolition was estimated to be about $2.5 million, and that's $2,420,634 to be exact if you include the payoff debt on the property. And I have a copy of the invoice dated January 16th, 2006 by Merker Construction. That's about $2.5 million for traditional demolition, not $6.8 million or more. So number two, there is no reason why demolition has to be wasteful or bad for the environment. Times have changed. Most people think of demolition as raising a structure with a wrecking ball or a single dynamite blast and then hauling the rubble to a landfill. Well, we don't have to do it that way if we're smart about it. And so we're saying let's do a smart demolition project. Smart demolition would help conserve natural resources because the brick, steel, concrete, etc. from the Moran Plant building would be recycled, enabling these materials to be reused in the construction industry or sold to a salvaging industry. This is not wasteful or bad for the environment because this prevents the materials from being carted off to a landfill and helps reduce the amount of new virgin materials used in construction projects. So we believe the city needs to take a closer look at demolition because smart demolition has the potential to save as much as 30 to 50% in costs when compared to traditional demolition, which was again estimated to be about $2.5 million, not $6.8 million or more. So smart demolition could bring the estimate down with salvaging profits, reduced disposal costs, and while labor costs would be higher, they would be offset by lower equipment and rental costs because not as much heavy equipment would need to be used. The city could also seek grants to help reduce costs